to another brand new video, another brand new Mets recap right here on the channel. I'm very excited to talk about tonight's Mets victory over the Boston Red Sox by a score of 8-3. The Mets advanced to 3-2 on this early season, and the Boston Red Sox dropped to 1-4. This is technically the end of a two-game series. However, the two teams play each other for another 2 games this time in Citi Field starting tomorrow. So I am counting it as a 4-game series. And thus far, the Mets are up 2-0 early on. The Mets decide to hand the ball to a brand new pitcher, David Peterson, for his Major League debut tonight. And he looked absolutely beautiful for us, going 5 2/3 along, 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and striking out 3 during his Major League debut. The real trouble for David Peterson came in the 3rd inning. Outside of that, he pitched really well. However, he loaded the bases with nobody out, got a huge strikeout of J.D. Martinez, and then one of the weirdest double plays I've seen in a long time happen, as we had Rafael Devers line the ball. It looked like it got caught by Robinson Cano. It definitely did off of replay. However, the second base umpire didn't really make a call for quite a few seconds. Robinson Cano went over to second base. They ruled that it wasn't a catch, so they had the out at second, and the runner started going to third. So they were able to run him down and tag him out. A run scored in the process, and because there was a tag play, it counted. However, if the Mets had chose to challenge said play, it was very clear that Robinson Cano did catch the ball, so that would have been an easy end-of-inning double play. Robinson Cano catches it and just gets the other out. But it didn't work out that way. Overall, the Mets bullpen looked really good. We had Drew Smith for for one batter. He struck him out. Justin Wilson, 1, 2, 3, 7th inning. Dylan Betances allowed a hit in his 8th inning, but that's about it. Hunter Strickland struggled once again, allowing 2 hits and a run, but he did get a strikeout, and overall he did only allow 1 run, so I will accept it. 3 runs allowed by this team today, which I'll take. We didn't allow the theatrics to come into the game like we have every game this season. It was a very much in-hand victory. Matt Hall on the pitching side for the Red Sox struggled very early on. Only went 2 2/3, allowing 3 hits, 3 runs. Walked 2 people. Austin Bryce didn't fare much better coming out of the pen for him. 1 2/3 inning. He also allowed 2 runs. The big player for the Red Sox tonight was Colton Brewer, who went 2 2/3, allowing just 1 hit and striking out 4 Mets batters. He really stepped up and showed up just like Zach Godley did last night. You also had Ryan Brazier come in. He didn't have a good outing, allowing 3 runs in his 1 inning of work in the 8th inning. And then Brandon Workman finished it off for them, allowing just 1 hit. J.D. Davis, with his very first home run of the season, a 2-run home run in the 5th inning. He brought home Jeff McNeil off of Austin Bryce. A ball that no one really thought was going to be a home run until it was like almost at the foul pole. All of a sudden, Gary Cohen started getting excited. It wound up hitting off of the pesky pole and being a 2-run homer for the Mets. Overall, the Mets offense looked good tonight. Robinson Cano got into the action with a RBI double in the 2nd. Ahmed Rosario, in this particular at-bat, a really great at-bat, fighting off some tough pitches before blooping a single right after Cano into right field to score Cespedes and Cano. Of course, J.D. Davis had that home run. Nimmo hit an RBI double in the 8th. Jeff McNeil brought home 2 on a double in the 8th as well, except I thought he was going to dead center. It looked like it, and it caught everybody off guard. This offense looked really well. On the Red Sox side, they didn't really do a lot. Rafael Devers had that weird double play that brought home a run. Kevin Pillar got an RBI double, and then their only other run was a ground out to Med Rosario in the 9th inning, which brought home a run. David Peterson did a great job in his Major League debut, and I'm sure he will definitely be getting the ball at least one more time as we wait for Marcus Stroman to come back from his torn calf. That is a week-to-week thing. However, I don't think it's a set-in-stone thing that David Peterson will be getting removed when Stroman comes back. If David Peterson keeps pitching the way he's pitching, and Rick Porcello pitches the way he pitched on Sunday, I would imagine Porcello would get a look at the bullpen rather than David Peterson. They got to keep with the hands that are doing well. Rick Porcello, the only starter out of this first round that did not do well for the New York Mets. So that's something for the Mets to kind of keep in mind as we wait for Marcus Stroman to come back in a week or two or maybe 3. Another huge thing for the New York Mets is the fact that Pete Alonso is just not doing well. And my belief is that he is just not seeing the ball well. Like, watching his at-bats tonight, he chased a lot of pitches, something that he was not doing last year. I don't think he's seen the ball coming out of the pitcher's hand. And that's messing with him so much, so he is tensing up, he's pressing, trying to make something work. Alonso needs to be able to work on his vision just a little bit better in that regard, so he can be. We don't need him to be the player he was last year, but we need him to be a lot better than what he has been thus far. His home run from last night excluded. Tomorrow's game starts at 7:10 p.m. It will be the first of 2 at Citi Field between these two teams. It will be a continuation of this series, in my opinion, for a 4-game series. The Mets will send Jacob deGrom to the mound for his second start of the year. He started again on opening day, went 5 innings, allowing just 1 hit. He wound up having to leave early because of the back problems that had been bothering him before, a week prior to the game. The Mets did not want to push it with him. I do not think that will be an issue this time around. He wound up getting a no decision in the game as the Mets would not score until the 7th inning off the Yoenis Cespedes home run. Nathan Eovaldi will be taking the mound to oppose him. He pitched on opening day for the Red Sox and got a win. He went 6 innings, walked 1, and struck out 4, allowing 1 run. So I think it will be another chance for a pitcher's duel. However, with the way the Mets offense has been working, will they be able to get Jacob deGrom some sort of run support this time around? I'll see you guys tomorrow for a brand new Let's Chat in the afternoon as we discuss Comic-Con at home. And then I'll be back tomorrow night for another Mets video recap. Thank you.